water arrives before land. Here, the earth never stays still. It shifts, breaks apart, and comes together again. Channels open and close overnight. Reeds move forward like armies, then fall back. Islands appear, travel, and disappear without warning. This place has no clear edges or lasting shape. It is Europe's last wild landscape, where maps become outdated faster than memories. The river slows down as it nears the end of its journey. After traveling across half a continent, it lets go and splits into many branches. Fresh water meets salt water. Sediment settles into quiet. Time seems to break apart. What is left is neither land nor sea, but a restless space that is always changing. The ground here floats. Peat mats and tangled roots form floating platforms. They are strong enough to support forests but can break apart in storms. Trees grow out of the water, looking almost accidental, and their reflections seem more real than the ground below. Wind moves through the endless reeds, making a low, steady sound, as if the delta itself is breathing through millions of hollow stems. This is one of Europe's youngest landscapes, formed by the steady buildup of sediments. Each year, the river wears away rock and soil, turning them into fine silt and organic matter, and carries these materials downstream. When the river slows at the delta, it drops these sediments, which slowly become part of new land. This process, called outward growth, gradually pushes the delta toward the sea as new layers form. The delta grows not from sudden changes, but from the ongoing, steady work of water and sediment. And yet, this calm is deceptive. Storms come with no shelter. In winter, water freezes into clear paths, trapping life in ice. Summer heat makes shallow channels shine with bright glare, where oxygen runs out and survival is uncertain. Floods remove boundaries. Droughts reveal the old bones of riverbeds. Everything here lives on the edge between too much and too little. Life responds with excess. Birds come in such large numbers that they fill the sky. Wings move in layers of white, black, rust, and silver. Pelicans glide across the water, their shadows long. Cormorants dry their wings on bare trees. Egrets move slowly in the shallows, striking quickly for food. This delta is one of the world's biggest bird migration crossroads, a busy stop for species traveling between continents. Some never leave. Hidden within the reeds are nests built just above the floodline, carefully placed to survive rising water. Chicks hatch into a world where ground predators cannot reach them, but where storms can wipe out entire generations in a single night. Survival here is a matter of chance, not guaranteed. Below the surface, life thickens. Fish swim through dark channels, using pressure and vibration instead of sight to find their way. Some ancient species, remnants of pre-modern rivers, still live here. Sturgeon, large and armored, follow instincts that are older than civilization, carrying eggs shaped by evolution. Each journey is risky. Each time they spawn, they challenge time itself. The delta is not gentle. It simply looks that way. Mosquitoes rise in dense clouds, darkening the air and feeding entire food chains. Wild boar swim between islands, appearing suddenly from reed walls. Jackals howl at dusk, their calls echoing across water like warnings. Snakes coil in sunlit tangles, perfectly camouflaged among roots and shadows. Even silence here has weight. Human presence fades quickly. There are no roads here. People travel only by water, following paths that change with the seasons and storms. On a research trip, I saw an old ferryman steer through a shallow channel he said was new that week. He showed me old piers and pilings, explaining that the river takes back what people build every year. The delta lets people pass only briefly, provided they show respect. Buildings rot quickly. Metal rusts. Wood returns to nature. Nothing built here is permanent. History passes through like sediment. Empires grew upstream, but left few traces here. This land never truly accepted borders or control. It takes in invasions just as it takes in floods, by spreading them out. Armies could not cross floating forests. No one could draw lines on moving water. Myth grows easily in places like this. Local stories tell of islands that show up at dawn and vanish by midday. Some channels lead travelers in circles until they learn patience. People say birds remember lost villages, nesting where rooftops once were. Truth and legend mix here because the land itself changes like a story each time it is told. At night, the delta becomes something else entirely. Fog comes in low and thick, making everything quiet. Water reflects the stars so clearly that the sky and river seem to become one. The line between above and below disappears. Frogs start to sing, their rhythm older than words. Wings move overhead, unseen. Something nearby moves, leaving only ripples behind. The delta does not reveal itself quickly. This place requires time, patience, and careful watching. The longer you look, the more you notice moving. A reed bends in a new way. A current changes direction. A bird lands where there was nothing before. This is not a wilderness to be watched for show, but a wilderness that is always changing. Climate presses harder each year. Sea water moves farther inland. Floods become more severe. The seasons lose their usual pattern. Still, the delta adapts by embracing change rather than fighting it. New channels appear. Some species leave or disappear, while others arrive. The system bends, changes shape, and survives. This is its power. It is not about control or lasting strength, but about being flexible. This is a living system built to handle uncertainty. As I stand here, I feel a strong sense that nothing is ever finished. This challenges the idea that places are stable. Every horizon shows how temporary things are, and every shoreline seems ready to change. The ground under me might be gone by morning, and the water I see could become forest before I leave. In this place, I realize that both the land and my own presence are always changing. Change is not rare here, it is the main rule. This is Europe without stone, without monuments, without fixed ground. This place shows us what landscapes used to be, and what they can still become if left alone. At the meeting point of river and sea, where change never ends, the delta quietly keeps building the future, one drifting island at a time. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this doc, hit like, subscribe, and share.